So things that people still like, did they still believe it? Do people still do this? Are we still doing purity rings?
Oh, good question. I really do think I've seen one recently.
Really? Yeah.
Because for me, South Park killed it. Like, with the whole Jonas Brother episode, and I went, purity rings are dead now.
I think purity rings killed purity rings.
Well, I think sex killed purity rings.
It's like, did you say sex?
That's like video killed the radio star.
Here's the thing for listeners who do not know, the purity ring was some thing that people did late 90s, early 2000s, I guess. Maybe
it was a Japanese horror movie.
Maybe they're still doing it.
The ring on Pureflix.
But the whole thing was they would have this little ceremony, usually with their daughters. And like the dad would be there, the family would be there. And it was like a wedding ceremony. And it was really, I've been to these. It was really odd. Mm-hmm. It's all I can say. It was just odd. And they like pledged to remain pure until their wedding day and all that kind of stuff. And here's the deal. I've known a lot of people who've done it. I don't know of anybody who went through with it.
Here's the thing.
Oh, they went through with it.
Well, they went through with it. How about stuck to it? Is that right?
Here's the thing. When I was in youth, because you said it was, you noticed it was mostly girls. For when I was in youth, it was everybody.
Really?
Oh yeah. And we had like classes, and we had to sit through this stuff, and then we had to make a pledge, and then we were given a ring, and then we instantly threw it away because it was something we were forced to do.
Right.
Like nobody wanted to sit there and do it. We already learned about
no one wanted to retain their virginity.
we already learned about all of the the sex stuff in elementary school at the time.
Yeah.
And then we get thrown into this room with the youth pastor who, I don't want to talk to the guy about any of that. I mean, that's a little weird. And then here's your ring, and then you promise not to have sex. And it's like, yeah, okay.
Were you allowed to hold hands with a girl?
I don't remember what we were and we're not allowed to do. Remember, I grew up listening to like metal, and I got caught. I got yelled at because I listened to The Offspring, so probably wasn't allowed to do anything. I don't know. I got a lighter confiscated on a trip one time, not because I didn't smoke, just because I had a lighter on. Just
because he was a pyromaniac. Yeah.
Basically, growing up for me, youth group was basically just don't make out and don't do drugs. That was years and years of that. Every lesson revolved around that.
And then they did lock-ins all the time, where they put a bunch of
lots of make-out stories. Yeah,
they put a bunch of adolescents together, and then the adults went, "I'm gonna go take a nap."
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was for people to get together and just like meet a girl, like someone's friend.
If you're gonna fornicate within the church.
I'm pretty sure that's what Paul was talking about.
Let's lock them in.
When Paul said abstain from sexual immorality.